This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for March 22, 2023. And in the news this afternoon, public sector dental assistants protest over salary delays. Disgruntled public sector dental assistants this morning protested outside the Ministry of Finance in Kingston over delays in salary payments. They stated that despite inking the government's new compensation deal last month, the increase is yet to be reflected in their salaries. From February 10, the Finance Minister had promised to pay us on payday March 2023, and now we are being told that they do not know when we are going to get paid, charged Vinette Smith Parchment, president of the Jamaica Dental Assistant Association. There are 4 regions and they are telling us they have not gotten any directive to give us our money. But we need our money now, she continued. The police came to the scene to monitor the protest. Bail application again delayed for UWI student accused of torturing ex-girlfriend. The bail application for Matthew Hyde, the 20-year-old student, who is accused of torturing his ex-girlfriend in his dorm room at the University of the West Indies, was again delayed today in the Kingston and the St. Andrew Parish Court. The matter could not proceed as the court was told that his attorney Peter Champagny Casey was absent because he was involved in another case in a different court. Hyde was further remanded and the bail application was scheduled for March 27. Hyde is charged with assault occasioning grievous bodily harm, use of malicious communication, assault occasioning actual bodily harm, and a false imprisonment. The student was charged after he reportedly held his ex-girlfriend captive for 3 days in his room at the George Lane Hall, during which she was allegedly tortured with a clothing iron and other impediments. She was discovered sometime after 10 p.m. on February 9. Police investigators have suggested that the victim was accused by Hyde of infidelity on the day before he locked her away in his room. Police to meet with stakeholders in Portmore amid security concerns. The St. Catharines South Police Division is to convene a meeting on Thursday with key stakeholders in Portmore to discuss security concerns. The talks come against the background of heightened tension in the municipality arising from gun attacks on security guards attempting to service automated teller machines at banks. On Sunday, 3 guards and a driver from Beryllium Limited and their vehicle came under heavy attack at the Scotia Bank. The thieves made off with more than $20 million in cash. Less than a month ago, gunmen attacked another Beryllium team that was attempting to service ATMs at the nearby JN Bank at the Portmore Pines Plaza, leaving a security guard dead and 2 others injured. The robbers made off with $10 million in cash. Head of the police division, Senior Superintendent Christopher Phillips, said progress is being made in both investigations. A case review which involved key investigators has taken place with some of the best minds within the Jamaica Constabulary Force, supported by personnel from the Criminal Investigation Headquarters, Phillips said. I don't want residents to lose hope because of Sunday's incident, which I will say was a near miss in terms of the proximity of the police and what really happened. These guys are playing with fire. They are certainly playing with fire, he continued. Phillips said the police are seeking to strengthen their partnership with financial institutions, business owners, and residents as they safeguard their interests. Responding to concerns that Sunday's attack happened not too far away from the Portmore police station, Phillips noted that teams would typically carry out patrols in important areas and that special operation personnel did respond to the incident. Phillips stated that the particular team that would have had the opportunity for engagement with the criminals met in an accident while on the way to the scene, impacting its response time. Nevertheless, the St. Catharines South Police Commander disclosed that the police will be reviewing patrol zones in Portmore to ensure better coverage of business areas. While acknowledging resource challenges, Phillips said the police will use an approach that ensures the disruption of activities of criminals, particularly gangs. Pointing out that there are 18 gangs operating in Portmore, Phillips said these criminal organizations pose serious concerns. This is a challenge for the police because it runs across divisional borders, Phillips said. He appealed for more technology in the form of CCTV cameras along main corridors to assist the police with fighting crime. NCB Assessing Operations following attempted ATM robbery in Mandeville. Against the backdrop of Tuesday's attempted robbery of an ATM and the beating of a security guard by gunmen at a Bancos Mall in Mandeville, the National Commercial Bank says it is assessing its operations. In a statement on Tuesday, NCB encouraged the customers to utilize digital banking services amid the incident. The safety of our staff, customers, and the service providers remain our top priority, and as such, we are actively assessing our operations to ensure that every measure is taken to protect their lives and the safety. We continue to encourage customers to consider utilizing our digital channels such as online banking and the mobile app for bill payments, transfers, and balance checks where possible, the statement read in part. We recognize the inconvenience this may cause and appreciate your understanding as we prioritize the safety and the well-being of all involved. In the meantime, we will continue working closely with the relevant authorities and the stakeholders toward the safety and the security of our staff, customers, and the service providers, the statement added. In Tuesday's incident, gunmen reportedly vandalized the ATM but were unsuccessful in removing cash from it. Man killed by gunmen in Westmoreland was known violence producer, says cops. A Westmoreland man who police described as a known violence producer was shot dead by gunmen on the Waterworks main road in Whithorn, Westmoreland, Tuesday evening. The deceased, identified as Joval Gaga Adiman, 31, a farmer and a barber from Waterworks district, was reportedly killed while riding a motorcycle. Reports are that about 6 p.m., Adiman was home with family members when a friend visited him on a motorcycle. He subsequently boarded the motorbike and rode to a nearby bar along the Waterworks main road. Police said Adiman left the bar and was returning home when another motorcycle with 2 men rode up behind him and opened gunfire, hitting him and causing him to lose control of the bike and fall. The pillion, the police said, then came off the other motorcycle and continued to fire several shots, hitting Adiman multiple times in his head and face. The culprits reportedly left on their motorcycle in the direction of Whithorn. The police were summoned and found the Adiman lying motionless. He was subsequently transported to the Savannah Lamar Public General Hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. Thieves break into NWC office in St. Anne. There was a break-in Wednesday morning at the National Water Commission offices in St. Anne's Bay, St. Anne. Senior Superintendent Dwight Powell, commanding officer for St. Anne, said the thieves attempted to gain access to a vault but were unsuccessful. All we know is that the break-in took place, but nothing has been reported stolen so far, he said.
So what we know is that the break-in took place, but nothing has been reported stolen so far in terms of our investigation. So based on what I have before me in terms of statistic, we are seeing some 55% less accusatory crimes. So in terms of numbers, we have 20 reported with over 50 last year.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.